War crimes. Who doesn't love them? And if you learn anything from history, as long as you win the war, your war crimes don't matter. Or if you give the victor the info you got of your sick, inhumane experiments, and they will help you cover up and grant you immunity. Anyway, I decided I want to see how effective war crimes can truly be. And Pokemon, of course. The way I'll do this is I'll use moves that can be described as war crimes, or Pokemon that according to their dex entries would be war criminals. Got it? Let's get this shit started. Now, who's gonna be my star in this very, I guess, interesting Pokemon challenge? Simple. Stunky, because its evolution Pokédex entry is, it sprays a vile fluid on its enemies, aka chemical warfare. It also learns Flamethrower and Explosion by level up, so it's very fitting. I named Stunky Mustard Gas, and now Citadel gets Sperry. First was a starter who only just spams Growl, so I take it out with a couple scratches. Out comes Turtwig, hit with a Poison Gas, and I slowly whittle it down. And yes, I mean slowly, because I'm like at -6 attack. And now we are fighting Rourke, the first gym leader. And here's the thing, this fight would be near impossible until Mustard Gas's evolution was for the HM Rock Smash. Rock Smash, normally a useless move to teach to your Pokemon, but here, it saves me a ton of grinding and time. I can teach Mustard Gas Rock Smash and use it with Screech to defeat Rourke, and it still took me to level 18, and even then, it was a close fight. Like, Jesus, Rourke. I agree, Rourke, this is embarrassing. You haven't given me this much trouble in a fight in probably years, if memory serves me correctly. But now, on to more positive things, beating Team Galactic, and then, finally, my next encounter. And now we're fighting Commander Mars of Team Galactic. First up is Zubat. Goes down very easily. Out comes her Per Ugly, which should be a war crime in its looks in itself. But anyway, Mustard Gas takes a fake out, then a powerful scratch. But I have to get out a couple Rock Smashes thanks to Quick Claw Pop and allow me to outspeed it. I'm the king of luck. And would you look at that? It's the Jeffrey Epstein of Pokemon. Well, that was an easy capture. So yeah, Drifloon's my next team member. Why am I using him? It literally kidnaps kids. Kidnapping is a war crime. And it probably kills them too. I will call you Displace. No, we're not done yet. Here's my next team member, Magikarp. We caught the Magikarp, and here's the thing. Magikarp itself isn't a war criminal, but Gyarados is. All of its Pokédex entries talk about how it destroys cities, and one of it says it's been in war. So there's a good chance this Pokemon actually committed a war crime during a war. It's a simple name, but Destruction is the best fitting one for it. And now it's already evolving. I say already, even though it's been 2 hours. And would you look at that? I have my first fully evolved war criminal. Wait, that brings up a question. Oh no. And now we're fighting Gardenia, and here's the thing. Look at her moveset. She can't really touch this plane with that much, so on her Turtwig, I set up 3 stockpiles, a couple minimizes, and I gust through her entire team. I'd call it a sweep, but I didn't do a lot of damage with Gust. Drifloon's stats kind of suck, but you know what? I beat her with minimal damage at least. Well, that was a lot easier than Rourke. And now let's go beat up Captain Planet's distant cousin. The first Pokemon Jupiter uses is a Zubat, and Mustard Gas disposes of it quite easily. Next up is our Skuntank. Look, Mustard Gas, this is your beautiful, beautiful future. Anyway, I set out Destruction for the Intimidate because Skuntank the Storyon's deadly to get out a couple Dragon Rages. And now we're fighting the third gym leader, Fantina, and these gym fights are just getting easier. This Titan Destruction's bite one-shot her Duskull and her Haunter, then had 2-shot Miss Magius. It did move the crit Shadow Ball, so it did do some good damage, but I still won. Okay, note to self, if I ever do a Nuzlocke on this game, Gyarados is the perfect counter to Fantina. So anyway, I get the Relic Badge, and now we get to fight Barry again. Oh boy. First of Barry's Pokemon is a Staravia, Endeavor Quick Attack, so I use Displace to be immune to that strategy. I lose half my health to Wing Attack, but I get a couple Gusts. Outcome Weasel, it has Pursuit. I can't switch out, so I hit with a couple Gusts, I go down to Pursuit, but then Aftermath takes it out from the grave. Out comes his Groudon, so now Mustard Gas poison it with Poison Gas, and that's out Destruction, take out a couple Dragon Rages. Last up is Ponytail, a couple Dragon Rages, take that out too. My next war criminal's evolving. So we have an anger-driven Force of Destruction and a Kidnapper on my team. Speaking of war criminals, here's my next team member, Houndour. For only Houndour's joined the team, well, Houndoom, its evolution has flames contain toxins. The pain never goes away when you're burned with them. So they're technically chemical warfare, and all incendiary weapons are illegal. You know, I'm not going for like war crimes or like illegal weapons in war names, but Molotov's actually a really good name for a Houndour in Doom. And now for the best part of any Sinnoh run, fueling my bad habits.
2 hours later.
Gamma addiction aside, Molotov now has Flamethrower. And now Molotov's already evolving. Look at that, Molotov. You went from wild Pokemon 0 to learning Flamethrower and getting your ultimate form. Aren't I lovely? Now let's go burn down our religious building. Now we're fighting Maylene, the 4th gym leader, and just like Soviet tanks during World War II, Molotov tore through her entire team easily. Okay, you win. Unfortunately, that's how the way went down for the Finns. Anyway, thanks for the badge. Now, next is a encounter, I think? Yeah, an encounter. And here's my next team member, Krogunk. Never mind, it's anticipation, so it's inferior. Finally, non-anticipation was like the 5th one I found. And an easy-ass capture to the boot. And the reason why I'm using Kroger is that to Toxicro's entry is it knuckle claws secrete a toxin even a scratch can prove fatal. So you know, you're poisoning enemy to death. Sounds like chemical warfare to me. I know, that's a reach. And also, I'm naming it Bullet because, fun fact, the first chemical weapon ever to be banned was poison bullets all the way back in 1675 by the Holy Roman Empire in France. So yeah. And also real quick, after doing a shit ton of shard mining, I moved Tutor Air Cutter on the displace because it literally learns no flying moves other than gust leveling up. And now we're fighting Barry again. First was Staravia, lay off displace, because for some reason, this thing can learn Thunderbolt. I don't understand the logic, but I one-shot Staravia and his Buizel with it. Out comes his Grotto, I two-shot with Air Cutter, and that thing goes through his Ponyta. Seriously, why can Driftblade learn Thunderbolt? Mustard Gas, you're finally evolving. You want to know something funny? No, earlier in the video, I mentioned how I can learn Flamethrower on Evolution. I'm not teaching it Flamethrower. And now Bullet's evolving as well. Also, I let Bullet get to level 38 before evolving, so I learned Poison Jab early. Just to let you know. And now we're fighting Wake. First up is his Gyarados, so we don't have to displace. Thunderbolt one-shots it. Don't know why I can learn it still, but hey, I'm not complaining. Floatzel comes out, Crunch almost one-shots me, take it out in one Thunderbolt. Last up is Quagsire, send out Destruction, take a Rock to pick it out in two Aqua Tails. So I actually tried looking up to see why Driftman can learn Thunderbolt, and I couldn't find anything. It says it can learn through the TM, dumbass. I was like, yeah, I know that. I don't think there's any explanation that would actually satisfy me, because how the fuck can a balloon shoot electricity? But the real question is, does that make more sense than Gyarados learning it, or not? And now we're fighting Cyrus, aka the average millennial now. First up's his Sneasel, Bullets Brick Break one-shots, and then out comes his Golbat. I send out Destruction, take it out two Ice Fangs. Last up is his Murkrow, who nearly annihilates Destruction with a Drill Peck. Seriously, they gave Cyrus egg moves in this game, and then they degraded to this in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Anyway, he went down to two Ice Fangs after taking heavy damage from his Drill Pecks. You know, I know this video is just mostly a joke about me committing quote-unquote war crimes in Pokemon, but you want to see a real war crime in Pokemon? Cyrus's Weavile and Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Like, what the fuck did they do this thing? Like, this is a moveset in Platinum, this is a moveset Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Oh my fucking god. Like, what were they smoking when they made it? It's so fucking bad. Like, I can't tell you how much I hate those games. Ugh. You know what will cheer me up? Absolutely eviscerating Barry. First up's a Staraptor, displaces Thunderbolt, one-shots it again. Next up is his Floatzel, Speed Pursuit, then Thunderbolt one-shots it. Out comes Torterra, speed a powerful bite, but two Air Cutters take it out. Out comes Heracross, and well, that thing probably died 10 times over from Air Cutter. And last up's Rapidash. Send out Destruction, take out one Aqua Tail. And now we're fighting Byron again, the 6th gym leader, and just like Soviet tanks in the Spanish Civil War, Molotov burned through their entire team. Yeah, that happened twice actually, with Molotovs burned through Soviet tanks. Except technically they weren't known as Molotovs at the time, but you don't care about that. Okay, even though this is a pretty common part of history, I'll still tell you why they're called Molotov cocktails. Because Molotov was the last name of the foreign minister of the Soviet Union during the Winter War when the Soviet Union invaded Finland. And basically, he said they were dropping bread baskets on him. In reality, they're dropping cluster bombs. Yeah, big difference. So, to pick it back at him, when they throwing fireballs at him, they said they were going to throw Molotov cocktails at him. And that's where they got their name. This is an informative episode today. Oh my god. Team Galactic Bomb a Lake. Those motherfuckers. I'm the war crime guy, not them. Like, just stealing my image. Like, I'm gonna kill them. Oh my god. These monsters. Look at all these future war criminals they've killed. Ew. You're the monster that did this. I can forgive environmental terrorism. I can even forgive plagiarism. I can't forgive you harming my future war criminals. Molotov. Burn this bitch down like it's Warsaw. You know what? I'm not done yet. Might as well take out his coworkers. His guilt by association. Her stupid little Golbat, Mustard Gas, Night Slash kills it. Bronzor, set up all the other defenses you want. I'll crit Night Slash you. And last up is that fat ass ugly cat. Now, I would like a version of exclusive, that'd be fun, but he put me to sleep. So you know what? Bullet, break it to oblivion. Ah, vengeance. Aw, who's the cute little snow runt? And I killed it. And now we're fighting Canis, the Ice-type gym leader. And you know exactly where this is going. Molotov burns through a team quickly and effectively like it was Tokyo during World War II. Because, fun fact for you, the firebombs in Japan killed more than the atomic bombs. Kinda crazy, isn't it? And now that beat Canis got the 7th gym badge, it's time to go stop Team Galactic because they're terrorists, want to destroy the world, and only I get to do that. This is my world. You guys are just living in it. And now we're fighting Cyrus for the 2nd time, and just like TikToker's mental health last week, Molotov eviscerates his first two Pokemon with powerful flamethrowers. Last up is his Crobat. I send out Destruction. I get hit with a Supersonic. Yeah, bitch, but I don't hit myself, luckily take it out in two Ice Fangs. And unfortunately, there's one more Cyrus fight. But before the final fight with Cyrus, we have the Team Galactic battle to do, aka the most frustrating fight in this game, all because of Barry being useless. But the thing is, I don't know how to describe this fight. I just had Molotov Choice Specs Flamethrower through all their Pokemon, but I will say something funny though. Their Bronzor knew Rock Slide, and it did such little damage, like, oh my god, that Pokemon sucks so much. And Barry, he just sat there and his Pokemon kept fainting. Like, I think he did take out the Bronzor, one of them anyway. I don't know. On to the final Cyrus fight now. And here we are, the final Cyrus fight. First up is this Houndoom, lead off with Destruction. Mrs. Thunderfang, and I got one shot with Aqua Tail. Out comes this Gyarados. I send in Imprison. He hits me with a Nice Fang. Thunderbolt crit one-shots it, and yes, the crit mattered. Out comes Honchkrow, Ice Beam one-shots it. He sends out Weavile, send out Molotov, take a Ice Punch and a Nexus, but take out one Flamethrower. Last up is Crobat, let Molotov go down, send Imprison back out, take it out one Ice Beam. Look at this, the legendary Pokemon, so violent it was banished to an alternate dimension where it can harm no one else. I'm gonna call you Snuggles. Now we're fighting the 8th and final gym leader, Volk Electric type gym leader. And you might think, you don't have a ground type to immune to electricity, this might be hard. Nope, Molotov, Flamethrower, Choice Specs, one-shots all of his Pokemon. So yeah, what an easy finale to the gym leaders. And with that, we got the 8th gym badge for Volkner. Now all that's left is to beat Barry one last time, the Elite Four, and then the champion. Let's do this. And for the final Barry fight, Barry is off to the Staraptor. Lead off from Imprisoned, Ice Beam one-shots. He sends out Rapidash, I send out Destruction, Waterfall one-shots. He sends out Heracross, I send out Displace. Almost I do a Rock Slide, I go for Air Cutter, and I don't kill it. It's 4 times effective, and I don't kill it. He kills me with Night Slash, but then it goes down because of my Aftermath ability. I send out Imprison, he sends out Floats with Thunderbolt one-shots. He sends out Torterra, Ice Beam obliterates that thing. And last up to Snorlax. I send out Mustard Gas, go for Toxic, but it has immunity. I think it's the first time I ever got by that ability. I sack off Mustard Gas, send out Bullet, and finish it with a Brick Break. And now, time for the Elite Four. And first up for the Elite Four is Aaron, the Bug-type trainer. Do I really need to say what happened to his team? Let's just say Molotov put his team through eternal purgatory. It was a massacre. On to the next member. And the next member is Bertha, and the massacre continues. This time was imprisoned with the Choice Specs and Ice Beam one-shot all of her Pokemon. I'm starting to realize giving a free Choice Specs is overpowered. On to the next member. Next Elite Four member is Flint, and who could have guessed it? I swept through him as well. Because here's the thing, I deleted Surfall with Gyarados, we taught it Dragon Dance from the move reminder. I set up a couple Dragon Dances and I Waterfall sweep through his entire team. Wow, I am really sweeping these Elite Four members. On to the final one. And the final Elite Four member is Lucian, the Psychic type trainer. First up is Mr. Mime, lead off of Molotov, set up a Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse one-shots it. Out comes Gallade, hit with Flamethrower, barely don't kill it, but he misses Stone Edge, another Flamethrower takes it out. And then, I sweep the rest of the team with Dark Pulse. I swept all Elite Four. Let's hope I keep that luck with the champion. And here we are, the champion fight with Cynthia, often regarded as one of the toughest champions in all of Pokemon. And I completely sweep her. Because here's the thing, her Spiritomb can't really touch Molotov at all, so I set up 3 Nasty Plots, and without surprisingly fast, a Houndoom's R. I'm able to easily sweep through her entire team. So yeah, that was the final fight of the run, a complete sweep. Now what did we learn today? That Houndoom's overpowered, so it kind of makes sense why he's post-game in Johto. That, and also, I guess Choice Specs are overpowered to give. I don't know, we really didn't learn anything today, did we? Well, hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, switch if you draw a little bullshit, and I'll see y'all later. Peace, bitches!